When we say that we've never had it good before, when we are overly excited about like basic things, that gives other people the message like, okay, well, she never received anything more than this, so she should be happy. She never received flowers before, okay? As long as I buy flowers, it'll be fine. But in reality, this person may have it in them and actually want to give more. But we as humans, we are wired for conformity. We're wired to just like, we're habitual creatures, and we look for patterns, and we look for like the easiest route. And most of you know, like for example, men, they're hunters. they love the chase, right? So if you put it out there like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Like, you put it out there, not like that. And I'm just like, I'm thinking and talking at the same time. It's not a big deal that someone buys me flowers, but it's a very nice act, and I truly appreciate it. Okay? That's a completely different energy than, oh, I can't believe this person did this for me. What did I do to deserve you? Like, because you put yourself in a wounded situation, whereas over here, like, you are in your power, and you're also honoring the other person. Over here, when you're like, oh, what did I do to deserve this? You degrade yourself in a sense, because you don't think you're worth it. You don't think you're worthy enough. Because why? You never received it in the past, and you never established what's truly important to you and what you really want. Okay? So now you are degrading yourself, and you're putting the other person on a pedestal. And when the other person is on a pedestal and they're above you, then they what? Then they can manipulate you, and they have control over you. So we need to learn the difference between showing gratitude and devaluing ourselves by comparing nice human acts that someone does for us with past abusive, toxic behaviors from others. Because of course, if someone slapped you in the face in the past and someone now sends you a text, even if it's at midnight, someone you just met, like, hello, beautiful, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, no one ever texted me, hello, beautiful, because I just used to get slapped. So, okay, and I'm kind of on a rant today. It's not about comparing how we're treated now with how we were treated in the past. It is about healing ourselves, right? So we get to the point where we decide and we establish what our reality is going to look like. What we deserve, what we demand, what we desire, based on what we want right now, not based on what we experienced before. Because as long as you do that, your life will not take off the way you desire it to. You won't feel as worthy as you want to feel. Yeah, someone is treating you a little nicer, but you're still like, I don't deserve it. Because in the past, when you were in an abusive relationship or a toxic relationship, you were like, oh, maybe I did something to cause this. Maybe if I would have changed the way I spoke to him or her, maybe if I did what I said I would do, right? So it's like you're devaluing yourself. And over here, you're devaluing yourself too, because you're like, what did I do to deserve this? Like, you don't have to do anything because you're worthy as you are. And it's like, in my mind, it's like, what do we do as women? But we do it because we're trained to, we're taught to, not only in our family, in school, in society, but the media is showing it. The entire world is set up like that. For us to tend to everyone and not see our worth and not value ourselves. It used to be that you're not worthy as a woman if you sleep too early with a man. And then it started moving over to, if you don't know how to cook, then you're not worthy as a woman. And now if you can't bear children, that's a problem. Now it's like, if your lips are too small, if your eyebrows are too thin, if your breasts are too small, if you don't have a butt, if your nose is too wide, if your body is too petite, because you need to be a little thicker, you need to be a little bigger, but don't be too big, right? And so we're always trying to fit into something and we never find our way. And so this is why I teach what I teach and I go about it the way I do, because everything I talk about, I've been in it. And everything I talk about, I've guided someone through it. And everything I talk about, I've researched. And everything I've talked about, there's been transformation, either in my own life or in a client's life. So stop looking everywhere else. Stop comparing with the past. Stop looking for your worth in and through other people and society. Decide who you are and who you want to be. And the person you want to be, what kind of actions would she take? How would she speak to herself? What would she accept? What would she be excited about? Would she ever say like, oh, what did I do to deserve this? When she gets basic, kind human treatment. Or would she be like, wow, this was nice, thank you, and go about her business? So you have to look at how you are approaching things, and you have to ask yourself, is my life the way it is right now? Am I feeling stopped due to someone else's actions or due to how I continue to treat myself? All right, I could talk about this for hours, but I think this is enough.